So finished up all the welds underneath here, and now while I'm at it and it's laying like this, I can install this pipe inside the frame to hide the harness, the wiring harness. So what do we call that? Yeah, you know, all the wires. So I will just cut this up in pieces and weld them inside the frame so we have a closed wiring harness. So it all looks clean and nice. So that's the next stop. So now the frame is done and I'm ready to mount the new the outer frame on the inner frame, and before I will just give it a good rub of fluid film to protect it from rusting. Even though this frame is made of cotton steel. If you don't know what that is, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's a steel that it takes 10 times longer to rust than normal. Yeah guys, good freaking Monday morning. Today I'm back on putting the chassis back on the cab, or the other way around, put the cab on the chassis. But before I will get the chassis under again, I just have to get it out, and both sides just to smoothen them out and get a crossbar under the floor so it won't get so wobbly. And after that I'm just gonna paint it a little, and then I can put in the chassis so we can finish up here. Alright, so let's take a tour down under. This is how it looks, and the new enforcement in the middle of the wobbling floor plate. So now the wobbling is gone and it has a nice strong structure, and all the welds has been ground off and Yeah, now I'm just have to seal it a little, and then it's good enough for putting it on the streets.
Got so much weight on my shoulders, enough to knock me out, but I'm still holding the throne. You never know till it's over. So pretty it hurts, just beware of the thorns. You gotta clear.
Alright guys, just got a message from Tony that, sorry I keep saying Tony, his name is Tony. That he is almost ready with the engine. So I gotta get the sump modified so he can get that painted and put it on the engine so we can get that mounted as soon as possible. Yeah, the thing is, I got around 7 centimeters that goes under the frame, so therefore I will cut off 14 centimeters and build a new what do we call that? Build something wider going out on the side, so we got the same volume or more than this original one. So yeah, now I got it clamped down on the welding table so it's nice and flat. Then I've made a line all the way around with this height. Yeah, you know what that is, maybe some of you know. And I made a line all the way around, totally straight. I will cut it off, and then we're gonna fabricate a new sump. So that's the task of today.
You want an honest man, but you don't understand. I won't be here when you wake up again. You want an honest man, but you don't understand. I won't be here when you wake up again. You want an honest man, but you don't understand. I won't be here when you wake up again. You want an honest man.
So far so good. That was what I could do for one day. Looking smooth and nice. Now it's, yeah, it's exciting to see if all the spot wells will hold watertight, oil tight. So tomorrow when I put on the The bottom part I will, when I have finished welding this, it will get tested with water. Maybe some diesel would be more appropriate. And I fill it up with diesel oil and would blow with the air gun and see if it gets bubbles inside. So, and then after that we can repair if there are any loopholes. That's it for today.